Hey, I'm going to do a tight 10. Big days. It's Friday the 13th. Some of you believe in that. I heard there's some vague, weird shit going on over there as far as protests. I don't know what that is. I obviously know about the Middle East, which I can't talk about because I don't know enough about it. And it seems like most people don't. So don't. It's a better course of action. Yesterday was the 12th of October, and at the beginning of the week on Monday was the 9th, which was my 57th birthday. The number doesn't mean anything to me. I mean, I don't know. I am the happiest and clearest I've ever been in my life, despite this epic flu byproduct that has been going on in my head, affecting the pads in the back of my soft palate, not my glands. No fever, nothing. The inside of my ears, the nerve endings burst and there was blood points there. I don't want to talk about that. And my mouth even today is tingling and on fire. And then I nicked, ow, the edge of my tooth with my teeth just like that, and it blistered, and it felt like if somebody was putting a screwdriver in there. I've eaten enough ibuprofen to kill someone, and it didn't really help. I'm eating Sinutab, and then they're here in Portugal. They still have this old fucking remedy with topical antibiotics, weird, in your mouth, and you take 2 little tablets or more, and they taste like American antacid tablets, and you let them suck on them in your mouth. Of course, I'm not good at that, so I suck at them for a couple of seconds, and then I bite them. And then they go down there and kind of mute that energy for a while. Hydrotricine, something like that. So I've been eating all of those, and I got strep throat last year. It was worse than this, but this was really bad. And it lasted 2 weeks. And the last flu I had lasted 2 weeks. So I think it's a 2-week thing. Monday's 2 weeks. I have gone out. Last Saturday I went out. I had a really good time. I was sick. Sunday was kind of a loss. I did go out on Sunday, but it took me a while. I've had to chop everything. Brad was here, and it sucked because I was sick, and I had to chop all my days with him. We did have my birthday up at Panina, up at Capucho's, up at Cabo de Roco, and then had that giant tomahawk steak at Tres Gomez, which was amazing as usual. But at nighttime I had to chop down. But we did ceremony, so that was a whole other thing. Yesterday, the 12th, was the day my father died 3 years ago. He was the man who abused me the most, punished me the most, and was the most hateful to me in my entire life. I often say here, I'm not a hero. I did this because I got some money, because that person felt that he could get into the kingdom of heaven by giving his 6 children money. And that's the truth. I don't think it works that way, but that's my truth. I think he's in the back room with a bright light, and I really don't think about him that much. I have come across the word forgiveness lately. People have been batting that around my face, and I chose a different route than that. I'm controversial, as you all know. And I've put it away. I don't think you can solve everything. So I've just put that away. I don't stand with hate in my heart. I don't have that, except for a couple of celebrities who I can't stand. You all know who they are. I love everything about here. I love my apartment. I have some art to show you. Which I haven't shown you yet. Adrian Silva, which I haven't shown you yet. Sorry, it's been a weird summer, as all of you know. So let's get into that. It's been a weird summer, as all of you know. Fucking Saturn was in retrograde, and then every other planet went into retrograde, like 6 at the time, and self-doubt and murderous thoughts and the idea that you're not good enough and don't have enough and maybe made a mistake somewhere were rampant. And now that's all going to clear. It's Friday the 13th today, which upset some people, and movies were made off of, which is it's a great superstition. It's a good thing. I exercise caution, although today in the neighborhood it seemed very nice out there and everything was functioning smoothly. I heard everything in the States. There may be protests and things like that. I don't know. I just heard it out of the corner of my eye. So peace out to all of the people. I'm sending vibes and prayers to all of the people who are involved in that. I know of this struggle, and I am not going to talk about it because I don't know enough. And maybe some of you could take that example. If you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, don't talk about it. I certainly don't understand it and never have. And it's been going on since the beginning of time. So for me, I'm out. Thanks. Love ya. Mean it. Fax me. The Middle East is a cantankerous spot, and we all know the reasons why. Religion and oil, two things that we don't have any ability to change. So get educated and talk, or don't talk at all. That's my policy. Ha ha! Tomorrow is a giant solar eclipse visible in the Americas, and it is going to change everything. It literally, we've been waiting for the day. Today is a nexus. Today is a cusp day. You can feel some abrasion. You're going to feel some higher energy forces. You're going to feel some buzz in the air. And that and the roughness happening everywhere is the abrasion of this time turning over. If you don't understand that yet, when you turn a new chapter, when you go from bad to better, when you ascend, when you go up, when you change the vibration of yourself and the planet, there's abrasion. When you clean your house, it hurts. When you get rid of things, it hurts. It's abrasion, but then you're allowed to leave and escalate and ascend. So we're going through a bit of abrasion. Watch yourself. Look at what you're doing. So many of my friends right now are moving, are on treks across the country. Hi, Jamie. I don't even know if she'll see this. And then Susie. Hi, Susie. I know you're doing something major. I know a lot of people are doing major movements right now. And now, for me, it's about finalizing a 2-year chapter. So look back in your life. Do the work. Do the fucking work. Look back in your life to 2 years ago and see what is completing now, because that's what we're doing. We're completing a 2-year cycle. We're coming to the end of that. And now all of those behaviors of the people around you, all of those narcissists who took advantage of you, all of that is going away. All of that is done. All of that chapter, all of the healing, all of the end game of that is over now. And will be completely sealed up when Saturn turns around again, which is November 4th. But you're already out of all of that. You're already back. You're already choosing, making better decisions, being smart. Be smart. Wake up. What are you doing? Why are you crying? Stop crying and make a choice. Get better. Choose a better path. Get an acupuncturist. Go have body work once a month. I say this all the time. All the time. It took a foot nerve problem that had me limping a year ago to find a healer that took that away from me. And no, it wasn't a drug and it wasn't a pill. It was a lady who has 3 pieces of bamboo. One of the pieces of bamboo is very small, called Can, and the big bamboo is called Barbie. And she rolls that shit out of me, and I scream and say, fuck you. There's always something to do to help yourself. There's always connections to be made. Say hello to people. Say hello to your cab driver. Say hello to your fucking Lyft driver. Or if you're using Uber, stop it already. Just get rid of it. It's fucking satanic. Anyway, that's political. Sorry for that. Anyway, I'm going to seal this up. I've got about a minute left. We are on the ascent. It may not seem like that, but that's the choices you make to move yourself forward. This week, I have my meeting with SEF on Tuesday. SEF is the national people who promised me they would give me a residency card if I bought an apartment here. It's been 1 year and 10 months. See? Things ain't been easy. This isn't some kind of holiday. It's taken 2 years to get the apartment done after a company stole tens of thousands of euros from me. I had tens of thousands of euros to lose. That's how I look at it. I didn't 3 years ago when he was around. I'm not a hero. I just made some choices to make my life better so that I could serve others better. I still want great silver. I still want a lovely home. I still buy art. Joao Galrao, which we haven't explored, and Adrian Silva, because I love it and it makes me happy. And I didn't have anything for the majority of my life. So now I give myself presents. And you can too. You deserve it. For everybody who's moving, for everybody who's shifting, I've seen it, it's online. For everyone, we are moving and shifting now. Tomorrow's the big solar eclipse, and you will feel it. It will shift everything. Be smart. Make choices. All of this is your choice. That's my 10. I wanted to say more, but it's over. The engineer is saying, cut. I have to go get some snacks. People are coming over for work tonight, and I'm gearing up for that. So that's going to be it's been a big day today. So send some prayers tonight, 5 to 10 Lisbon time would be great. Send some energy this way. And I'm crawling up to a not so tight 10 on almost 11. That's where we're at. Solar eclipse tomorrow. Turn around, bright eyes. Turn around.